I'm back. I'm back. I'm eating buñuelos. India makes buñuelos too. But these have like this little seed in them. It's like a black sesame seed. I just want to share my experience being in India, my spiritual experience in India. I'm not on here to teach anything. Everybody has the capacity for their life to teach them. No one is a teacher. Life is the teacher. I'm not on here to teach. Hi, Mimi. I'm not on here to teach anyone, to support anyone, to, be an advocate for a cause. No. In my past life, maybe 3 years ago, I had put that label on myself to be a teacher, to be a healer, to be this. Now I just want to sense my life happening continuously. I want to sense myself. I want to be aware of myself. I'm not here to teach anything. Share how I'm getting to know myself, how I'm deepening the relationship with myself. That's what I want to share. But to teach anything, no, I get stuck now. Because that's not of our natural flow. That's not of our existential reality. Life is a teacher. Ahil, come say hi to my friends.
Hi.
That resonates with me completely. Crystal, hi. Come.
Hi.
Say hi, friends.
Hi.
Hi, friends. This is Ahil. He's Shafi's little boy. Shafi is another Wonderful Living member here in the Wonderful Living home. It's a home in India offered to those who want to live, exclusively to live. There's no guru here, there's no teacher here. But there is someone that we, not that you surrender to, but has the wisdom and is getting the downloads from space to let us know how we have the capacity we all have the capacity to know how we are created. You want some? Bring the knife. Crystal, where do I know you from? It's just Instagram? Nice to see you on here, by the way. So, this is our kitty cat. Can you see her? The back of her. This is Ahil.
Hi.
So we're just on here. We just got from back. We got back from the market to buy some essentials. How do you say banana in Malayalam? Payam. Maybe from the women's circle through Dawn. I believe just on Instagram. I'm not sure how we connected here. I think I have a feeling that it was through Dawn. So Dawn and I started the women's circle, then passed on the baton to Dawn, and she's been doing an incredible job with that. Bring the knife.
Kati.
The black one. So these are all gestures that I've adapted from being here in the last 5 months. Yep. So we bought some coconut bread. Well, it's a coconut filling inside the bread. Hello, Anish. So I'm on here for no particular reason, just sharing. If you guys have any questions, I'm more than happy to answer. If it's within my capacity. I'm live on Instagram. I came on here You know how we were on here and we were talking? I came here to tell them that I had gone stuck because I went on teacher mode. Here, Ahil. Huh? So I wanted to clear that for me, for myself. Not for anyone else, but for yourself. That's what we should do. Is like anything we do, we're doing it for ourselves. Hi. Hola, Lily. This has coconut filling inside with cumin and some like jelly. That pink is some jelly. I don't know how you say it, but it's really good. We had golden milk for breakfast. And like these cute little cups. India uses for coffee, chai tea. There's like just little amounts. And so I'm getting hungry. I had that like around 9. So this is my lunch time. It's a 12 and a half hour difference from US. These are my favorite snacks. In Mexico, we call them buñuelos. And here they're called ashram. No, not ashram. Ashram is like a meditation center. Ashakam. Yeah, I've been here for 5 months. My traveler's visa was good for 6 months, and I'm returning next month. Ashapam. Yes, Ashapam. I'm returning back to the US next month, but I'm hoping to be back soon because I feel that I'm just... Hi, this is Jenia.
Hello guys.
On Instagram. And I didn't know how to say these. Ashram. I was saying ashram. It's ashapam. Ashapam. Achapam. And someone said here, ashapam.
Yes.
Hi, Carol. ¿Cómo estás? How are you? How's life? Are you thinking or are you living? That's my new motto. Are you thinking or are you living? Hi, Anandu. Yes. Live together. I know you do. I can sense it. I'm so happy. We'll have another opening that I want to share with you. Ashapam. I'm eating ashapam. Son buñuelos de aquí de la India. And they add sesame seeds, black sesame seeds. So we were talking about the opening that we had. We were talking about, so here we live 4 of us together. We're associating for nothing. There's nothing in exchange. It's just association for nothing to get to know ourselves better. And we were discussing that about sensation, like sensation in the body, for example. The sensation in the body when you're not feeling like any parts of your body is because there's memory stored in the body. So we have the capacity to dissolve that memory in the body through breath work, through expansion and contraction. And it's only an exaggeration. Expansion and contraction is only an exaggeration of breath. So when you're inhaling, you're expanding it, but you're exaggerating that expansion. And then when you're exhaling, you're contracting and you're bringing down the exhale all the way down to your belly button. And that helps reduce the memory in the body. This is Shafi, you guys. He's another wonderful living member. Associate.
Associates.
He's another associate. Or associate. What? Panga? Pangam? How do you say this?
Param.
Param. Banana. Not really yet. So continue working. Like that's our motto here. Like if there's a mind coming, we tell each other like keep working, keep working. And what we mean by keep working is keep sensing yourself, keep expanding, exaggerating.
Same? This one?
Yeah, it's good. I just gave Jenny came to get some and ahi, but I haven't.
No, you haven't.
No, just a little piece.
No.
You want to join us?
Yeah, I'm joining with the gig.
You want to join us live?
I will.
Hmm?
I will come. We'll talk.
So, Lily, why are you getting bored sometimes? Bored? You're getting bored because you're connecting with something in the environment. For example, the mind is only a perception of what's going on in your surrounding, or what's happening. So if there's a trigger, if there's something you got connected with, and you're ruminating or you're attached, then that's why you're getting bored. But there's full-time work. Life is always happening to you in any given moment. There's no past or future. There's only here and now. And we are only happening. We're always happening. So we are that continuity. So when I get bored, it's because I know I connected with something outside of me. But inside, there's always work to do. There's always, and inside, there's always that wonder of being in the moment. There's always wonderful living. That's it. Ashapa. Just be in the process. Yeah, and coming here, I really got to, it was like a magnifying glass. It's like a magnifying glass of how much I was connecting. Still to this day, I'm still working. I was connecting with my environment so much, whether it's with family, work, different triggers coming up, expectations from myself. Yes. Yeah, and like breath is there, right? Breath is always there, or else we wouldn't be alive, obviously. But in expansion and contraction, you're exaggerating the inhale. You're opening up exageradamente, and then when you're exhaling, you're contracting and kind of bringing it in. You're bringing your stomach into your down to your belly button. So you're expanding, opening, and then contracting. You know how we're deep breathing? It's like, and then exhale. In expansion and contraction, you're bringing in that contraction down to your belly button purposefully. So you're fully present with the expansion and contraction. That's actually what's happening in nature. That's actually what's happening in space. There's this constant expansion and contraction, and we're part of that because we're interconnected with everything. So why not? And everybody's having the same life. The president of the US, the prime minister of India, everyone is having the same life. Everyone. You can see the micro and macro view. Yes, right? In yourself, yes. So it's so, because the mind is working so fucking fast that we're not catching it because the patterns have been ingrained in us. So when you slow down, by slowing down is like you're not connecting with all these things that you think you have to do. When you're thinking, you're connecting with the mind. When you're living, you're doing what's required, like eating, sleeping, whatever's coming to you, you're managing. We're not human doings, we're human beings. So slowing down the mind, and the body is a great teacher for that. The body is going to let you know the comfort, but the mind, say like you're sitting down watching a movie and you're thinking like, oh, this is a stupid ass movie, I want to get out, but the body's there. So aligning the mind and body, the body is there. You could leave, you can get up and leave. Do you see how that plays? Yeah, especially the expectations we have of ourselves. Because people expect a lot of us, and they're subtle. They're so subtle. Like our family expects, our partners expects, our job expects. Has all these expectations. But the expectations that we have of ourselves, slowly, it's like a slow process to, like, I'm living, I'm connected with source. Life is taking care of me. There's nothing that I have done, there's nothing that I have created to make this life possible. You are the result experiencing itself. And that's, for me, when I heard that, was huge. It took a lot of weight off, like you're saying. Like, I'm the experience seeking itself. I'm the experience. I am the result experiencing itself. This is it. Everyone's life. This is it. This is the result. There is nothing that I have to do to make it happen. It's happening continuously, beautifully. Hello. Yeah. So that for me was like, just like deepen that relationship, my body was ready to listen to that. My body was ready to know how it was created, not my mind. Then the mind will catch up. The body is the one that is showing the comfort. It's like you can sit like a king and queen, like, because life is happening for you. It's happening beautifully. There's nothing that you have done. There is nothing that you have done. Nothing, absolutely nothing. And the mind is the one that wants to take you here and expect this and expect that, and it's continuously distracting, taking you, disconnecting from the life. You're really never disconnected, but you think you're disconnected, or because you've wandered, because you've attached to something or a story, if that makes sense. It's deepening that relationship to get to know your divinity within, the soul. So the mind, you get to know your mind, how it's working. You get to know the body, how it's working. Then you think, those two, mind and body. Then the soul. We're in the soul. That's why we came here, to experience the soul, el alma. That's why we're here, to experience the soul, the love. Where do kids go? Kids don't go to mama and papa if there's no love. Kids go where the love is. Still, as adults, we go where the love is. That was today. We went to the market, and I went with my friend Shafi. He's another person that lives here, and his son is here visiting us. And the people in the shop, they made a comment like, does he like his new mama? And he said, kids go where love is. Because we were sitting down together. He was sitting on my lap and expressing how he feels, and I was expressing how I felt, like kissing and hugging. So they made that assumption that I was their new mama. But actually, kids go where the love is. We're not made up of, like, the reason I also came to India was because in the environment that you're in, repeatedly, there's a DNA already, like a body constitution in your body. So to reconstruct, yeah, so to reconstruct your body constitution, your DNA, you have to get out of that environment. There's no other way. There's no other option. Because of all these attachments and all these beliefs that in the family we're like this, all the expectations in the family, we're expected to be this, to do. No one is expected to do nothing but to live beautifully their own life. Being out here has also and it's not about deepening the relationship with others. It's always you. It's always about you. It's always deepening the relationship within yourself. I had the courage to talk to my parents about this, because at first I had the notion or the expectation or the story that I would tell myself that my parents wouldn't understand this journey. But they're not here to understand me. They're here to understand themselves. So I started talking to that. And my dad, brought up in a traditional Mexican family. My dad is like the head of household, and all these expectations and all these labels that I was putting on him, like all these titles that he, the hierarchy, the king of the home. And I got to talk to him slowly. I got to talk to him and tell him how my experience was going here. And I told him, like, I told him, this is a human to human relation that we're having, not father and daughter. Just like I have life, you have life too. And that was a huge opening for me, because I had the expectations. I had given him labels and titles of who he represented in my life. But the only representative is you. You're the only representative. The representative of your life, of your house, of your temple. Hello, hello. So talking to my mom and talking to my dad about this, it's detaching from them, listening to myself, experience myself. Talking to them is not to give them a lesson, or to tell them, treat me like this, or now I'm grown like this. It's to listen to myself, to deepen the progress within myself. So whenever you're having interaction with others, when it's life, it's to progress each other's life. It's not for anything else. And a lot of us, we're having that relationship with others for something. There's a manipulation, there's a possession, there's a control. Because I have this relationship with someone, I'm going to get this. What creates attachment to the other person? We have expectations. We think that's the first error. We think that we are going to get something from them. We can't get nothing from no one. We're supplied. Life supplies us with everything. When we deepen our relationship, we begin to understand that. We begin to know. That's it. We begin to know. So anywhere you go, with whomever you talk to, you can say comfortably, because you know that there's nothing anybody can give you, or anybody can benefit you from, only to have an association for nothing, only to associate with others for nothing. Can we do that? Yes, we can. We have the capacity for that when you get to know yourself, when you deepen the relationship with yourself. and become sincere. A lot of the things that I've been working on is taming my ego. It's like I was doing so many things. I had so many patterns that were keeping me stuck, and I thinking by going to another relationship, having another friendship was going to delete the past and create something new. No, it was just adding. It was adding like a karma. It was adding karma, right? Until you feel suffocated and you can't breathe and you lose sensation. You lose sensation in your body. You create so much memory or unwanted. You're connecting with the unwanted. And it's working so fast, so faster than the speed of light. So you have these patterns, you have these stories, you have these expectations, you have these attachments, and sometimes you're not aware that you're having these attachments, that you're having these expectations, because that's how ingrained and how fast the mind is working, that we're not catching it. Because when you've thought about it, there's already something that was triggering. You had already connected with something. But if you're not aware of what you're connecting with, then how are you supposed to come to this now? Come to this newness? Because there's always this newness. This moment is this newness. So yeah, we keep working. We keep working on whatever it is. It's simple and powerful. Simple and powerful. Simple and powerful. And powerful is simple. And very simple is very powerful. And again, coming on here to listen to myself, coming on here not to teach, support, or be an advocate for anything, only for this like spiritual experience. Because everything we're doing within is spiritual. Eating is spiritual, digesting is spiritual, going to the bathroom is spiritual, talking is spiritual. Talk because you can, walk because you can, not for anything. You're not doing anything to get something. Only to sense yourself. Say bye, Ahid. Say bye. He's shy. So that's what I'm doing out here. I'm not doing much actually. And when I get like my mind begins to wander on, I have to do this, I have to do that, I don't do. I stay still. I stay still. So going to the US is going to be a really good opportunity for me to practice what I'm preaching, practice how I'm learning to understand myself, to know myself. So I'm curious how that's going to go, because in my past life, and what I mean by a past life was before Wonderful Living, I was like the high achiever, the one that had to do everything perfectly. If not, I would beat myself down. I was very hard on myself. But nobody knew that because I hide it very well. No one knew that. Maybe my mom. But for the most part, I was really, really good at hiding that. But being aware of how I was doing certain things has given me the opening to be like, wow, like, we don't have to do anything. There's nothing that we have to do. Everything has been done for us. Life is taking care of everything. But I'll come in here next time. Bye.